Welcome to Green Earth, the channel where we explore stories about our planet and the environment we all share. In today's episode, let us uncover one of the greatest challenges of our time: climate change. When our planet heats up, our planet home to more than 8 billion people is changing faster than ever before. Rising temperatures, violent storms, massive wildfires, and melting ice caps are no longer distant warnings. They are today's reality. Climate change is not the future. It's here, and it's shaping the world we live in. So, what exactly is climate change? In simple terms, it refers to long-term shifts in temperature, rainfall, and weather patterns across the planet. While natural cycles can influence climate, the main driver of the rapid changes we see today is human activity. Burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas releases enormous amounts of greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide and methane. These gases act like a blanket, trapping the sun's heat in our atmosphere and warming the earth. A process known as the greenhouse effect. Global temperature has been rising steadily since the Industrial Revolution began around 1880, and the rate of that increase is accelerating. To understand the problem, we need to look at its main causes. There are 4 major contributors behind the climate crisis. First, carbon emissions from transportation and industry. The cars we drive, the planes we fly, and the factories that produce our goods all pump vast quantities of coal into the atmosphere. Second is methane, a potent greenhouse gas released from livestock farming and the decomposition of waste in landfills. Third is deforestation. Forests are our planet's green lungs, absorbing carbon dioxide, but we are clearing them at an alarming rate for agriculture and urban development. And fourth, our culture of overconsumption puts immense pressure on natural resources, disturbing Earth's fragile balance and fueling the cycle of production and pollution. The result is a dangerous feedback loop: more coal, more methane, less forest cover, and higher global temperatures. The consequences of this imbalance are being felt across the globe, and they are becoming more severe each year. One of the most direct effects is the rise in average global temperature, which has already increased by more than 1.2 degrees Celsius since pre-industrial times. The seemingly small number has huge implications, leading to extreme weather events. Record-breaking heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense. Devastating wildfires are burning through entire landscapes, and hurricanes and storms are growing stronger and more destructive. These events are no longer rare occurrences. They are becoming the new normal for communities around the world. As the planet warms, its frozen regions are melting at an unprecedented rate. The Arctic, for example, is warming 4 times faster than the rest of the world. Glaciers and ice sheets in Greenland and Antarctica are shrinking, pouring trillions of tons of water into our oceans. This directly causes sea levels to rise, threatening the homes and livelihoods of hundreds of millions of people living in lowland coastal areas and island nations. Major cities from Miami to Jakarta are facing the real risk of being submerged within this century. The impact of climate change extends beyond weather and sea levels. It affects all life on Earth, including our own. Coral reefs, the vibrant rainforests of the sea, are bleaching and dying due to warmer, more acidic oceans. Countless animal and plant species are losing their natural habitats, pushing them toward extinction. For humans, the crisis manifests in many ways: severe water scarcity in some regions, and catastrophic crop failures in others. The changing climate also contributes to the spread of diseases and forces families to migrate from their homes in search of safety and resources, creating a global climate crisis that respects no borders. Vietnam is among the countries most vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. The Mekong Delta, the nation's vital rice bowl, is suffering from severe saltwater intrusion as sea levels rise, threatening food security for millions. The central provinces are battered by increasingly powerful storms and devastating landslides year after year, while the northern regions endure record-breaking heat waves that strain public health and infrastructure. The facts are stark. A 1-meter rise in sea level could submerge over 10% of the Mekong Delta, and it is estimated that more than 20 million Vietnamese people are at risk of losing their homes due to coastal flooding. Faced with this global threat, nations are beginning to take action. The 2015 Paris Agreement was a landmark achievement, setting a collective goal to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, and preferably to 1.5 degrees compared to pre-industrial levels. This has spurred a transition toward renewable energy sources. Solar panels, wind turbines, and hydropower are increasingly replacing fossil fuels as the world's primary sources of energy. Cities are being redesigned to be greener and more sustainable, and more people are choosing to adopt lifestyles that are kinder to the planet, from using electric vehicles to embracing recycling. But real, lasting change starts with each and every one of us. You don't have to be a world leader or a scientist to make a difference. Every small action counts. You can start today. Turn off lights when they're not in use to save energy. Reduce your reliance on single-use plastics. Choose biking, walking, or public transport over driving whenever possible. Get involved in local initiatives to plant trees and protect green spaces. And importantly, support renewable energy projects and advocate for stronger climate education in our communities. Climate change is not a distant threat looming in the future. It is our present reality. The challenges are immense, but there is still hope. Every act of care for our environment, every voice raised to demand action, and every tree planted helps to heal our planet. We have only one Earth, and it is our shared home. It needs us now, more than ever, to work together to protect it for ourselves and for the generations to come. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful and meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos from our channel.